Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I want to share with you the classic work, Out of Control, by Kevin Kelly. This book proposed the concept of Biologic, which not only accurately predicted the development of the Internet, but also provided us with valuable wisdom for life. So what did this prophet, Kevin Kelly, foresee? And what inspiration does his concept of Biologic give us? Let's start our story today. In the 1990s, when most people were still amazed by personal computers and the Internet, Kevin Kelly had already seen clearly the trends and laws of human social development. In his 1994 book, Out of Control, he foresaw the arrival of the Internet era and proposed the highly inspirational concept of Biologic. So who exactly is Kevin Kelly? And how could he predict future trends so accurately? Before getting into the theme, let me give you a brief introduction to this prophet. Kevin Kelly is a well-known American writer and public intellectual, affectionately known as KK by everyone. He is the founder of the famous technology magazine Wired and the initiator of the world's first hacker conference. With his unique thinking and vision, many of his future predictions in Out of Control became reality more than 10 years later. So what exactly is the Biologic concept proposed by Kevin Kelly? And where does it come from? The concept of Biologic originates from the inspiration Kevin Kelly got from nature. In nature, there are many distributed systems, such as bee colonies. There is no so-called queen bee ruling everything in a bee colony. Instead, every worker bee collects information and makes decentralized decisions. The entire colony is like an organism that can make optimal choices. Similarly, many systems including human society are distributed structures where information and decisions are decentralized without central control. Such systems tend to be more flexible and efficient. Thus, Kevin Kelly proposed that the whole world follows a kind of biologic. It is a huge distributed system that evolves and optimizes constantly. Whether it is nature or human society, their operation actually obeys this biologic. With this realization, Kevin Kelly precisely hit the future target of the Internet. Yes, the Internet is a distributed system without central control. Users are distributed all over the world and information and decisions are highly decentralized. This completely meets the requirements of Biologic. Therefore, in his book, Out of Control, Kevin Kelly proposed many of his own foresights and ideas about the Internet. These ideas have become the driving force behind the rapid development of the Internet. For example, Kevin Kelly foresaw that the Internet would be a decentralized system without absolute central control. He proposed the concept of hypertext links, which created today's rich Internet knowledge system. He also foresaw electronic payments on the Internet, which directly inspired the creation of Bitcoin. He pointed out that everything would be interconnected, which became the prototype of the later hot concept of the Internet of Things. It can be said that Kevin Kelly accurately grasped the essence and development trend of the Internet as a new thing. Many of his ideas became reality more than 10 years later, promoting the rapid growth of the Internet. Of course, the inspiration of Biologic is not limited to the technical level. It also profoundly affected the management models of Internet companies. For example, traditional companies tend to have highly centralized organizational structures where the CEO commands the employees. But emerging Internet companies emphasize distributed management more, allowing employees to actively participate in decision-making. They also focus more on trial and error thinking, not afraid of failure and repeated attempts to find optimal solutions. These management concepts originate from the inspiration of Biologic, which also created the flexibility and vitality of Internet companies today. It can be seen that Biologic is not just an abstract idea, but a practical force that significantly affects world development. So how did Kevin Kelly, as a prophet, predict the future world? What inspiration do his suggestions give us today? According to Biologic, Kevin Kelly predicted that the future would be an out-of-control world. That is, no individual or institution will have absolute control. Biological, mechanical, and human societies will tend to merge and unify into one giant organism. In such a world, Kevin Kelly gave us the following suggestions. First, we must respect the inherent laws and development trends of things and adapt to their changes instead of forcibly controlling them. Second, we need to learn to connect and integrate different groups, because connection creates value. Third, we must encourage bold attempts and tolerate failures, which are necessary processes for advancing evolution. Fourth, we also need to learn to predict the future and actively participate in the collaborative development of the world. These seemingly abstract suggestions can actually be used to guide our real life and work. For example, by accepting trial and error, we will not be discouraged by failure, but will draw experience from it. It can be said that Kevin Kelly, as a prophet, opened up a whole new understanding of natural laws for mankind with his unique perspective and thinking. The book, Out of Control, is worth in-depth reading and thinking for anyone curious and passionate about the future. That's all for today. If you are interested in Out of Control, I recommend buying this book. I believe that after reading it, you will have a clearer understanding of the changes in this era. Thank you for watching. See you next time.